Hey, what's up guys? Welcome back to another video. Today I'm going to be showing you a product that a lot of you probably have not seen, and maybe it's from a company you may not heard of. So the company is rfab. Put their Instagram right here, and this is their shifter plate for the new hybrid racing shifter for the B series. Basically what this does is it eliminates the stabilizer rod that hooks to the side of the transmission. So I'll show you a picture of what it looks like installed. So I'm going to do an unboxing right now and show you what you get with the package, and then we'll get to installing this. So for the hybrid shifter, there's a million unboxings of this. Basically get the extension, the shifter, and some hardware. So for the rfab shift plate, this is the plate here. And it comes with the hardware. So basically, this mounts through like this. You mount the two holes down here in the stock location where the bolts are that holds the shift linkage up. And you have to drill two new holes for these. So let's get started. The first thing we're going to do is remove the center console. Next step, get your car jacked up. Don't forget your jack stand. So next up, I'm going to disconnect the exhaust from the exhaust manifold, and then I'm going to go down here and pull it off the hangers. Let the exhaust hang down so I have plenty of room to work with. Once you have the exhaust drop, you'll have a 12mm bolt right here you'll want to remove. And then right here, you'll peel this boot back. You'll have a C-clip. You want to pop that off. And then there's a pin right here. I usually take a 5mm Allen to pop this out with a hammer. So once you have that bolt out and the pin out of this side, you want to move to the back. You have a 12 there, 12 there. Remove those two, and the linkage should drop out. So once the linkage is out, we're gonna install the plate and get the holes marked that we need for drilling. The rfab logo and serial number I'm gonna have facing up. I'm not sure if you'll be able to see it through the hole, but the holes right here that aren't threaded, we're gonna go right in here where the shifter bushings went with the supplied 6mm bolts. And it's gonna be a washer, lock washer, and then the bolt will go through it. Now that we have the two bolts in the back snugged up, they're not really that tight, we're going to punch two holes here. rfab recommends starting with a small bit and work your way up to a 5/16. So we're going to do that right now. So the two 5/16 holes are drilled. I'm going to reinstall the plate with the two bolts right here, and I'm going to go up to the top side and thread the bolts in through the top. So the shifter plate's nice and secure. These two 12mm bolts do not come with the rfab kit, but I'll put them there just for extra security. You should be fine because the plate itself is threaded. So next we're going to prepare the shift linkage for the hybrid shifter. So now we're just going to remove this one bolt here that goes through the shift selector that goes into the transmission. It's just a 12mm bolt. So this is what it looks like inside the car. So now we're going to install the hybrid shifter. Going to use the supplied bolts that come with the shifter, and those are 5mm. So it's going to snug these up, and then we'll move on to the actual shift selector. So now we're ready to install the shift linkage. Let's have this side sitting on here. Come back on this side, If you have the weighted shift linkage, it's supposed to be the bolt, washer, shifter, spacer, washer, bolt. So I'm going to tighten this down. Put the pin and the C-clamp back on this. And then install the exhaust. And then we'll put the top section of the shifter on. The last piece to our shifter assembly is the top half. Has a 5mm bolt here and here. The one that's closest to the shifter is to adjust the length up and down. And this one here is to actually adjust and tighten down this piece so you can pivot it how you want. I'm going to throw on my rfab shift knob. So this actually feels really good. I'm probably going to lower the shifter down just a tad bit. I'm not going to adjust the throw of the shifter yet. I just want to drive it a little bit. But we're going to go for a ride right now. And I'll give you my honest opinion on what I think of the shifter and shifter plate from rfab. Alright guys, so I just finished up about a 10-minute drive. Super happy with how the shifter setup feels now. I'm really happy with the hybrid racing shifter and the rfab shift plate. I've had energy suspension urethane bushings, and currently in the white car I have Blackworks Racing aluminum bushings, and there's no comparison to this. This is just so much more solid. I would highly recommend you guys go and check out the shifter plate from rfab. Their Instagram's at the bottom. Really cool thing about rfab is they make all their own products. I believe it's only a one-man operation, so all their quality is top notch. I have a few products on the car I'll show you in a minute, but if you have any questions about this install, feel free to drop them in the comments. I'll always get back to you. But until next time, like, comment, subscribe, and I'll catch you guys in the next one.